why the Roman Empire fell, and why your business will too if you're not careful. The Roman Empire lasted 1,000 years, but collapsed under not siege, not vengeance, and not lack of artillery, but it collapsed under poor leadership and overexpansion. The Roman Empire that lasted 1,000 years collapsed under poor leadership and overexpansion. Business empires collapse for the same reason. We've all heard the story of an e-commerce or a product business or a service-based company where they were growing steadily or they had ups and downs, they grew too fast, they messed up the reputation because they didn't have the right systems in place where the wrong people were hired and it now affected the overall company, led to its demise. I have nearly made this mistake multiple times. So I'm speaking from personal experience as well as from a historic standpoint. But what if I was to tell you there are 3 steps to being able to grow whilst building your empire so it doesn't collapse? And these 3 steps will allow you guys to build a formidable company that will be able to last not just a couple of years, but decades. And this is not because I've done this. I've only been in business for 6-7 years, actual business anyway. But I'm saying this because I've been able to work and get mentored by some of, I guess, the wealthiest people in my agency space over the last, 5, 6, 7 years. So, step number 1, guard your borders, boundaries. You need to make sure that there are boundaries in place. And how you can create boundaries is you can create something what's called an SOP. An SOP stands for a standard operating procedure. And SOPs allow new staff members to come in, watch some sort of read through some documentation or watch a video that allows them to know what their role is. I have again made the mistake of where we've grown fast, even this part of the year. And I've had account managers come in, feel overwhelmed because it's such a big company with so many different team members, but they don't really know where to start. They don't know who to talk to, even though I've maybe given them the direction. But SOPs allow for different team members to come in with more information and more precision so they can better navigate the kingdom that you've created. So you need standard operating procedures so people know, okay, this is the Facebook ads person, this is how Facebook ads work, got it. Okay, this is the SEO person, this is how SEO works, got it. If you're in retail, okay, this is where the counter is, this is how you operate the till, got it. We'll do a training video on how to operate the till, and then we'll do a manual training session together. You need those things. I remember a story when I was 18 years old, I had one of my first jobs. I worked at YG clothing store. And one of the area managers, who was young at the time, she was 23, she wasn't the best clothing manager. She wasn't the best manager. And she taught me how to work the till once or twice, and she went on a smoker break. And I didn't understand really how to work the till. We hadn't done enough practice. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too deep into that story, but again, that's a very clear example of setting someone up not to win, but to fail. So it's important that you have SOPs. The second thing is strong leadership. So it sounds very vague, but what's strong leadership? The character of the leader creates the culture of the people. What is it? The character of the leader creates the culture of the people, correct? That was one of my favorite quotes of the last 2-3 years. And it's the truest thing. What I've noticed is as my company has grown in size and in revenue, it has demanded a new version of Dami every single time. It has demanded someone that can be more concise. It's demanded someone that can make faster and better decisions. It's demanded someone that has a wider emotional capacity. My ability to wield and deal my emotions even a year ago, were inferior compared to my ability now to do that. And I'm sure a year from now, I'll be able to say the same thing. But it's the small things, being able to know when to fire someone and how to do it politely, being able to empathize with someone that maybe is depending on you because you're their only source of income, being able to help someone that's sick, being able to fix a big issue that no one else can fix, because as CEO, when no one else can fix a problem, it floats onto your desk. So strong leadership is the ability to have a bird's eye view, but also be in the ground where you need to be. And it's to be a general, not to just be, someone that throws orders. A general, will do what's for the betterment of the team, not just for what satiates his ego. So strong leadership, very important. And that's something that you'll continue to learn, as well as I will continue to learn. And the third thing is infrastructure. So one thing that really helped me was understand what game I was playing. Am I going for just high ticket clients only that are going to pay me like 15 to 50K a month? Or am I going for a bunch of $500 clients, $1,000 clients? Or am I going for mid-ticket, a bunch of $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month clients? And obviously those that watch me know what game I'm playing. But knowing what game you're playing greatly skews the decisions you make, because you want to make decisions that are aligned with the long-term vision, not just the short term. So when you know what game you're playing, you're able to recruit people that are going to play that game with you, instead of recruiting people that are just going to solve the current problem that you're reacting to in the moment. Anyway, there's so many other things that I could teach you on this because I'm still learning about it, and I've got mentors that are in the upper 9 figures, and fortunately 1 or 2 billionaires as well that I'm able to kind of learn from. But If you do want to learn from me, a guy that's been able to generate 8 figures in results online for his clients and grow a staff to nearly 40 people at 25 years old, then you can go ahead and DM or comment the word empire on this video, and I'll show you guys how to build a business that, again, doesn't last a couple months, but can last years and decades.